as we mentioned in the beginning of our show, we started our Dungeons
and Dragons
show, which we've been enjoying a lot.
Yes, hopefully you have as well.
And it turns out, though, a favorite of yours, you listen to his podcast, Harmon, which he used to go through role-playing games with all his guests. He actually has done a new show separate to that called HarmonQuest, in which is actually it's him and I forget who.
A few other. Well, he has celebrity guests. We saw the first episode, which had Paul F. Tompkins.
It actually released a week early.
That's right. The full
for free on Amazon.
You can watch the first one for free. The full season premieres next week, but that you will have to sign up for CISO to watch, which is $3.99 a month. So you could do a free trial or pay $4 and just watch it all and unsubscribe if you wanted to.
We'll see whether they release it all at once or in episodes.
Yeah, that's true. I think they said all at once. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we watched the first episode. It's like you said, they play D&D. The difference is they actually have, in between them playing to a live audience, full animated segments of what they're doing, which is sort of like
very impressive.
Sort of like what we're doing with ours, but at a much higher level. And yeah, like you said, I love it.
But it actually also goes back to the table, which I think is really great because, and one of the things that makes this really interesting, and you'll see if you watch the first episode, is a lot of people he has on and probably will bring on have some talent in improv.
Right, a lot of improv comedy people.
Which actually makes it a little harder because like there's one moment when the guy's like, I climb the tower and like, guys, she's not messing with us, and Harmon's just like, wait, how do you guys know this?
Right, you can't just make things up. We have a dungeon master, and they have this guy Spencer Crittenden, who if you haven't listened to the podcast, it literally was a guy that he said, does anyone here want to be our dungeon master? And he like raised his hand. He's like, I've got some dice with me. And now he's like a permanent part of their podcast. It's crazy. But he's a great dungeon master. I know. If only I lived in LA. But it's also great for us to watch.
It's really funny because the animations do a great job pulling back and forth. But one of the reasons I wanted to go back saying the back and forth is there was a moment, that moment when he's like, no, I'm speaking as Harmon. And then it went back into the...
Right.
Another moment was, and I love this, and I really hope you do this to... us. I already told you outside. I don't want to spoil it in case any of our other players are listening in.
Okay.
But there's a moment when the guy is like, I will now ask our champion to recite the oath.
Oh, right.
And then the guy who's a champion didn't know he was going to do that. It just goes back to the real life. He's just there like...
Yeah, this is a great blank expression. Like, really? Okay, I guess I'll make up an oath. Yeah, just like forcing you to do things. Yeah,
I think that's really great.
Putting some of the pressure on you guys to make stuff up. So yeah, definitely check it out. First episode is free, so there's no reason not to. It is really funny. Not child friendly.
Oh no.
But yeah, animation's very adult swimmy.
And if you ever watch like Whose Line, even At Midnight, they're probably gonna pull a lot of people from those, and it's just that same kind of hilarious. You'll probably enjoy this.
Yep. So look for that. You can find it on Amazon. Just Google it, HarmonQuest.
And also CISO.
Yeah. It's now you know CISO is a thing.